Hello, everyone. Today is day 5 of the 21 days, and my cat Grace is making her presence known. She's walking all around like this. So Priya, your request is like feeling, transmute the general feelings of being stuck and feeling frustrated to feeling more in the flow of life and happiness. So I would tell you the place to start is acceptance of the fact that you're not in the flow. I come back to this all the time about pretty much everything. It's my non-acceptance of stuff that holds something in place or elevates my frustration or keeps me out of any kind of flow whatsoever. And I think that's the challenge of being a human and being in a body on this planet, is to know that there's many times we're not in the flow. And I would say it this way, I do think that's the disservice that I see done in some spiritual tenets and even in the personal development world. Like somehow we're always supposed to be in the flow, and if we're not, it's our fault and it's our problem and we're to blame and this and that. And I just think we've all punished ourselves enough and blamed ourselves enough for stuff. So Grace is going to do what she's going to do. She's probably going to jump up here, but we'll start tapping on the karate chop. Even though I blame myself, I make myself wrong because I'm not in the flow of life. I choose to honor I feel this way now. Even though I really come after myself, I really blame myself. I'm not in the flow of life. But what if I can make that okay? I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though I get down on myself, we're still tapping on the karate chop, for not being in the flow of life. I deeply and profoundly accept myself anyway now. I'm not in the flow of life. Rarely, if ever. But how could I be? When I get stressed out and frustrated about not being in the flow. What if that's a bill of goods I've been sold? That in order to get unstuck, I have to get in the flow of life. But what if the way out of unstuckness is acceptance that I'm stuck, and acceptance that I'm not in the flow? And what if through this acceptance, things start to really soften for me? I start to calm down because I've stopped putting so much pressure on myself to get in the flow. And what if being in the flow actually comes to me naturally, without trying and efforting, through acceptance? What if I actually am in the flow when I'm in acceptance that I'm not in the flow? Sounds counterintuitive, but what if that's true? It's the self-judgment, the non-acceptance that keeps me from the flow. And what if all of this is happening for me Not because I'm doing anything wrong. Not because my chakras aren't aligned just right. What if this is the vehicle that Source God is using to get my attention, to practice more self-acceptance and more self-love? And what if by doing that, I start to notice, wow, I'm really kind of in the flow a bit. And what if I'll go in and out of that my whole life? And what if that's okay too? And what if acceptance really is the key? Accepting myself exactly as I am right now. In the flow or out of the flow. So take a breath, and I have cat hair all over my face now. Oh my God. Let's see, Marcia, nice to have you here live. So I hope you found that helpful, and tap on it as many times as you need to. And see you back here tomorrow for our day 6, and this will be posted on YouTube shortly. Bye for now.